Hello, I am Madeline Danielson, and the value that I chose to integrate into my life these past 8 weeks is simplicity. The reason I chose this value is because I'm a very busy gal. I'm a student and an athlete, so I'm constantly running from class to practice to weights to team volunteering and activities, team dinners, film, you name it. I'm doing it. Also, I'm involved with very many clubs and activities on campus, so I don't have a ton of free time. With that being said, I am a senior, so my soccer season did just end, which means I do have a lot more free time on my hands. So I thought this would be a great time to take advantage of my free time and try to integrate the value of simplicity into my life since I think it is much needed since I'm so busy running around everything. In addition to all of that, I'm currently applying to medical schools, and the application cycle can be very stressful at times. I'm constantly interviewing at schools and writing essays and sending updates and trying to get more shadowing hours and volunteering, and it just adds an extra stressor to my plate. So, again, with this extra free time, I thought simplicity would be much needed and that it would help in all aspects of my life. The way I chose to integrate simplicity into my life was first by going on walks. I've always enjoyed being outside and outdoors and hiking, but during the school year, I don't have a ton of time for it because with being an athlete, most of the time I'm going straight from class to practice and I'm running around. And at the end of practice, I'm tired and it's already getting dark out. So I don't really have time to go walk because I need to go do my homework or go do this and this. So I'm already getting my activity for the day. And it's just I haven't had time to do it. But with the season ending, I've had so much more free time. So walks are something I started to integrate into my life. I've been enjoying the trail behind the market dorm since I live on campus here at William Penn. And it's very nice because it's a paved trail. It's a very easy walk, but you also get to go past some farmland and just you get to be in nature and the nice fresh air. And I found it very relaxing and very fulfilling for my time. And I'm so glad I've been able to do this in my life. It also gives me lots of time to ponder my thoughts and just have some time to myself, take that back for myself for the day. In addition, I wanted to have less screen time because with assignments being online most of the time and when I have free time I'll put on a show or scroll through TikTok on my phone. With this added free time, I did not want to increase my screen time. I actually wanted to reduce it if possible. So instead of doing something on a screen, I decided to read some books, which is something I don't normally have time for with being so busy. But with this added free time, I found I had time to maybe read for 45 minutes, maybe even an hour before I went to bed, or even crochet. That's another thing that I kind of picked up again now with more free time. It's something I've always enjoyed doing. I haven't had a lot of time to do it. I've done very minimal projects with very little free time that I've had, but I thought this would be a great opportunity to start a crochet project, and I ended up landing on this project here. This is a crochet cow baby blanket that folds up like a cow and then it can be unfolded into a baby blanket. And I decided to make this because my aunt just had a baby in August and I was going to be seeing her for Thanksgiving, actually on her baby's 3-month birthday. So I made this blanket for her baby because she loves cows. And I found this project extremely fulfilling because not only was it more involved than any crochet project I've ever done, it also just meant a lot to be able to gift it to someone, especially since I haven't seen her in quite a while. And I just enjoyed learning new techniques, getting to make both the blanket and the cow parts, and then ultimately seeing it all come together at the end was a very rewarding process for me and something I probably would have never done if I wouldn't have integrated the value of simplicity into my life. Some observations I made with this simplicity is that I got better sleep. I am a huge overthinker, and usually before going to bed is when my mind kind of starts to wander and I have all the thoughts and they can spiral, and it just takes me a long time to fall asleep at night. But I found with reading a book before bed or crocheting before bed, that was kind of time to work out some of those thoughts and kind of clear my mind before going to bed. So I ended up falling asleep much faster and I had more restful nights of sleep and felt better in the morning. In addition, I was more mindful of my emotions and my relationships with other people because having this added time to go on walks or crochet or read gave me a lot of time to self reflect on thoughts that would pop in and out. Again, a lot of the thoughts I'd have before bed, I would have during these other times, so I could kind of address them, send them on their way, and it just made me mindful of where I was at. And I always had a sense of gratitude for a lot of the relationships I have in my life. I don't usually have time to sit and reflect on that, but integrating this value of simplicity has given me a lot of time to reflect on those things, and I'm very grateful for that. In addition, I felt that I've had increased productivity because before, with jumping to activity, to soccer, to whatever, whatever, I had barely any free time. In any free moment of free time, I was on my phone. I was like trying to take back as much time for myself as I could, a little bit of revenge procrastination. But I found that actually allowing myself to have some free time to pursue other outlets, such as a walk or reading a couple chapters in my book, that when I do go to do assignments, I'm actually much more productive on them because I had time away from them. And I'm not just doing it because I have to get it done and I have to turn it in by this deadline, but I'm doing it because I'm in the mood to do it and I've had a break from it. So that's honestly been one of the biggest positives I've seen from integrating the value of simplicity into my life. I honestly can say that these 8 weeks have been great, and I would love to keep continuing this value in my life. I think there's a lot more I can learn from it, and I can see why it is a Quaker value and how important it is to everyone in their life, in their religion, and just their relationships. So thank you.